build one device. You will need 4 of these for one engine. Today, I'm going to show you how to assemble a Vepar, Vehicle Excited Passive Adaptable Resonator, using a simple set of materials. This basic prototype configuration uses 4 natural clear crystals, 8 neodymium magnets, copper wire, electrical tape, and clear packaging tape. The first thing you need is 4 natural clear crystals. Each crystal should be approximately 4 inches long by 3/4 inch wide by 3/4 inch thick. Arrange all 4 crystals together into a tight, symmetrical bundle. Think of them as the central core of the Vepar device. Keep the crystals straight, evenly aligned, and touching one another as closely as practical. Now for the initial hold, use approximately 3/4 inch wide black electrical tape. This part is important. Only place the electrical tape around the center section of the 4 crystal bundle. Do not wrap the entire length of the crystals. The goal is simply to hold the 4 crystals securely together while leaving most of the crystal surfaces exposed. Leaving the crystal surfaces exposed allows the magnets to be placed directly against the crystal surfaces, skin on skin, with no tape separating the magnet from the crystal. In this prototype configuration, that direct physical contact is intentional because it allows the crystal and magnet assembly to be mechanically coupled as tightly as possible for testing of vibration and resonance behavior. Next, we're going to add 8 N52 neodymium magnets. Each magnet is approximately 1/2 inch in diameter by 1/8 inch thick with nickel plating. Position the 8 magnets evenly around the outside of the 4 crystal core. Place the magnets directly against the exposed crystal surfaces wherever possible. Again, we want that direct magnet to crystal contact rather than having electrical tape between them. Arrange all 8 magnets so the overall assembly remains balanced and symmetrical. Because N52 magnets are very strong, handle them carefully. They can snap together quickly and can pinch your fingers. Once the magnets are positioned correctly, use clear packaging tape to hold the magnets securely in place. Now, this next part is also important for this Vepar prototype configuration. We want the copper wire to make direct physical contact with the nickel-plated surface of the magnets, rather than having packaging tape separating those 2 surfaces. After the magnets are securely taped into position, carefully use a razor knife to remove a small section of clear packaging tape directly over the exposed face of each magnet. You do not need to remove all of the tape. You're simply creating exposed areas where the copper wire can contact the nickel-plated magnet surface directly. Use extreme care with the razor knife. Always cut away from your fingers and away from your body. Now we're ready for the copper winding. For this build, we're using approximately 28 inches of 14 gauge copper wire. Begin wrapping the copper wire tightly around the entire crystal and magnet assembly. Keep the windings close together, neat, and as evenly spaced as possible. The goal is to achieve 9 or more complete wraps around the device. As you wrap the copper wire, make sure the wire passes directly across the exposed nickel surfaces of the magnets so that you maintain physical metal-to-metal contact at those locations.